Hello everyone, thanks for joining me for today's Lunch and Learn. I'm Keith Armour. I'm the Education Homework Support Manager down here at the main library. Today we're going to talk about one of my all-time favorite subjects, and that is working at your Cincinnati and Hamilton County Public Library. We have a whole bunch of job opportunities open for a wide variety of individuals. And so we're going to take a look at that, and then I'm going to give you a couple of tips on how to successfully apply for a position here at the library. So let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, before we jump into looking at the positions that are available here at your public library, I thought we would take a look at Take Your Shot at Great Prizes at CHPL's Photo Scavenger Hunt. And we did a scavenger hunt for kids and teens back in September. It went really, really well, and the adults said, hey, can't we have our own? So the weather is crisp, so grab a warm beverage and head out to snap some photos around your neighborhood. You don't have to use a fancy camera. All you have to do is use your cell phone. There's a printable list that's right here, and I saved it up here. So you want to make sure that you include a library book or some type of library material in the photo, or your library card, or even your Cincinnati Hamilton County Public Library gear. And then you could use the QR code here, or you can upload the photos right here. And you have all the way until December 15th. Put your name, email address, your preferred library location here, and then you choose your file. You upload it direct to our website. You have to be 18 or older for this contest, because we had one for the teens and the children earlier this year, this fall. And it has to be a photo that's your own work, and it will be used in some of our social media. Here are one of the prizes that we have. We have Cincinnati Museum Center tickets, Graders gift cards, library travel mugs, and even this wonderful Cincinnati, Ohio library throw. It's pretty much a blanket, but it's called a throw. So if you want library gear, all you have to do is come right here to click here. You can go direct to our wonderful website that has all of our library gear. We've got shirts and stuff for men, women, kids, and we even have accessories such as mugs and bags and even beach towels. So definitely check that out. Now, we're going to go back to the main page. We're going to scroll all the way down, and we're going to click right here under About the Library, Working at the Library. We're going to click right here. Now, you can also come up here and change it to website, and then type in Working at the Library up here in the search bar as well. But make sure you change it to the website. Now, what I love about this particular website is not only do we have the job listings here, but here are some of the ways that you could work at the library. Librarians in service, that's what a lot of people think of when they think of the library. They think, oh, it's those librarians that, check out materials, and I see them shelve things, and as well as some other things, look up information. But we also have a huge facility and safety team that really helps maintain all of those wonderful library spaces. We have catalog and logistics. That's a lot of behind the scenes things where we're putting all this material, millions and millions of information and material into our website, and so all of our customers can use them. And then we have a huge technology team. The library is always right there at the beginning and the middle and the end of technology, and we have a great technology team, and you can always probably find a job once in a while with the technology team as well. Now, we will click on job openings in just a moment, but I do want to travel over here to the employee benefits. We click right here. Full-time positions, you get paid time off, paid holidays, a group health and dental plan, bereavement leave, sick leave, The Ohio Deferred Compensation, that's Ohio Deferred Comp, and that is something that you can kind of pay into, and it's a really great way to save some money for your retirement. However, if you are an employee in the library system, you are also part of Ohio Public Employees Retirement System. It's called OPERS, and that is a great system to be in. It is one of the most healthy public pension retirement systems in the nation, not just in Ohio. Of course, jury duty, service compensation, and then workers' compensation as well. But look at all of these part-time benefits as well. You get paid time off, holidays, bereavement, everything that's listed right there. The only thing that's not listed for part-time is group health and dental plan. So, but keep that in mind. But the thing is, these are some really wonderful benefits that comes with employment here at the public library. Now, before we jump into job openings, I do want to point out this great list of individuals here working at the library. So if you want to know how working at the library as a customer specialist, Robin will tell you all about it. Key over in West End, she's a great branch manager. She can tell you about being a branch manager. Michael can tell you about being a team leader. And then a senior librarian, Carrie. Carrie is a great librarian over there in Blue Ash. And if you go to the next page, there's a bunch of other employees. And I know Gwen actually works behind the scenes in our fiscal department. So that is a great position to think about as well. Some other managers here. And then we have a maintenance supervisor. Ronnie does a wonderful job. And then some more library customer specialists and advisors here as well. Okay. So those are great videos. All you have to do is click on one and the video comes up.
Hi, my name is Ronnie Ross. I'm the maintenance supervisor and I work downtown at the main library. I enjoy working here just because it's a great chance to be involved in your community.
So you can learn a lot about the library just by going to that website and clicking on and finding out what it's like to work at the library. And then there's some blog posts that have come up throughout the year where you're spending a day with a library customer advisor. Here's that. And you get to read all about how she spends her day helping individuals, answering the phone, doing all sorts of different things. And you can, a driver, David Siders, who is our civic engagement coordinator. You have, there's Ronnie again talking about his day. There's Bob, librarian Mr. Bob. He is a great librarian in our outreach services. We've got our Ellie, who is our page. And then we have some other jobs, other people here as well. So those are some great ways to learn a little bit more about how people at the library do their position. So we're going to jump right up here to job openings. Click right here. Now, a couple of things to remember. A resume is required when applying for a position. We have some great resources with Job Now and also Pearson's Career Prep that will actually help you create a resume. But before you apply, you want to make sure you put a resume together. And that's one way that the Adult Learning Center, which I work in, we can help you. So if you have never done a resume before, contact us at 369-3121, or you can email us at alc@cincinnatilibrary.org, and we can tell you about our next class for doing a resume, or we can help you do a resume even before that class happens, okay? Now, you'll notice that you see a list and they're alphabetical. And it's a long list. We have a whole bunch of people that need to start working at the library. I'm just going to click right here in Anderson. And here are 2 positions that are open, and the PT stands for part-time. The majority of the jobs that are posted externally, and that is to the public, are part-time positions. And one thing you want to remember is that most of the jobs on our website are part-time, but those part-time jobs can then lead to full-time employment. We always try to hire within, but to get your foothold in the library, a lot of us start in a part-time position and then move on to another position. Now, if we click right here to the library customer advisor, we get a whole bunch of information. We get the summary of the position, and it says right here, the position also performs a variety of tasks, and you're providing customer service directly and on site. Here are some of the duties that you have: shelves, return materials, searches for requested materials. These are the qualifications. Here's the job location, but if it says this is for Anderson branch, you are applying for the Anderson branch. And this is part-time. You have to have a high school, you have to be a high school graduate or equivalent, like the GED or the high set. And this is a 20 to 24 hours per week, and it includes some evenings and weekends as well. And the starting pay, I hate those websites you go to and you never know what the starting pay is. Well, here it is. It's a grade 4. It's $15 per hour. And this is the deadline to fill this is until it's filled. So, and you click right here to apply for the position. So when you're working on your resume, what you want to do, and I went all the way out. I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to go to working at the library again and go to job openings. There we are. So if I clicked on the next one, here's a library customer advisor, and those are the majority of the jobs that are on here right now. And you, of course, you have the homework help enrichment assistant, and that is someone that helps with the homework. And once again, you have these positions, you have the hours. It's only 12 hours per week, and you must be at least 16 age for this position, or you could be currently a high school student. And we hire some really excellent high school students that have really good, they have great proficiency in math and English and science and social studies, and want to work with the K through 8 crowd as well. So that's another position that is here at the library. So I'm going to scroll down. Let's look down here. Here's my department, and we're looking for 2 individuals that are going to help us out, and we're actually looking for 3 individuals, and they're all 3 part-time positions, and we're looking for someone that provides assistance in libraries, education, and homework support services. And you're going to do a variety of things. Your 90% of your job is going to be devoted to working with adults in our adult learning center. And of course, this we're looking for all the qualifications here. It's a part-time position, starts out at $15 an hour, and you do need to be an undergraduate or you have some experience working with the public. So that's a really important step there, but we would love you to join us. You could possibly do your own class. We have a variety of different classes that we're going on, and we're looking for individuals that are retired teachers. We're looking for college students. We're looking for anyone that really wants to work with the public. So if you're looking at the positions, and here's maintenance services, and a lot of times we don't think of the library having these type services, But here's a maintenance supervisor position. And here are the duties. Here are the qualifications. And it's full-time. And they actually, when it is a higher grade, they will actually show you the annual salary range. And this starts out at 43, close to 44, and goes all the way up to 60. And remember, 64, should I say. And remember, this is still, you are still part of the Ohio OPERS, Ohio Retirement System. So you want to make sure that you realize that, and that is such a great system to be in, especially when you are coming upon retirement. Now, the other position in maintenance is, here we are, is a technician. So there's the technician. Here are their duties, qualifications, the job, and the education. And this is a grade 5, so there is the salary range. And of course, the salary range is there because someone might have a lot of experience, and this would be a great addition to our team here at the library. Now, I'm going to go to another one here, public safety. Public safety is working at the main library, and we're always looking for people that can get along with other individuals. And here are the schedule. There's a schedule offering here. And of course, here is the salary range there for them as well. Okay. Now, when you start seeing some other things here, let's go down. These are all branches. This right here is the Adult Learning Center. A branch. This is working throughout the system in the maintenance services. More branches, outreach services. This is a position for a shelver, and a shelver position can be a person that is at least 16 years of age. So if you have a young teenager that is looking for a nice steady job that's only 20 hours per week, maybe the shelving position. So the outreach department, that would be at the main library. Now there are some, just like at the Anderson branch at the top, they had a shelver position there at the Anderson branch. And then you get to the popular library. That popular library position, that is at the main library. So you'll see popular library main. And public safety, that's at the main library. Service operations, and that is a public customer service substitute. That's a kind of a substitute, like a substitute teacher, but it's a customer service substitute. So if someone calls in sick and they need someone at Pleasant Ridge or at Anderson, then they would be able to go there. Shipping and receiving, a truck driver position is open. And here you have a truck driver position as well, okay? So I really want you to check it out. You go to our main page, you scroll all the way to the very bottom, you click on working at the library, and then you have all sorts of great information, videos about what their jobs are like and why they like working at the library. And then there's some blog posts that are spending a day with a library worker. So definitely check those out, and definitely check often because we post jobs on a regular basis. All right, I'm going to click out and tell you a couple of more secrets. All right, I hope that has given you a couple of things to think about. If you're thinking about changing a career, or if you know someone else that would be interested in joining us here at the library, definitely pass this information along. I did ask our HR department, our human resources department, to pass along a couple of tips for anyone that's truly interested in working at the public library. Number one, of course, is making sure that you have a resume even before you apply. If you need a resume, contact the Adult Learning Center at alc@cincinnatilibrary.org, and we can help you with a resume, not only to apply for the library, but also apply for other jobs as well. You can also give us a call at 369-3121. Okay, so a resume. You definitely want to do that. You definitely want to have a professional sounding email. You don't want to have something like Sassy Keith 349 or something at Gmail. You want to make sure you have your first name, your last name, and possibly some numbers that go after it if you need to. But definitely a professional sounding email. Make sure that you have some professional references, and make sure that you contact those references before to let them know that you're applying for the library. You can add Grammarly to your Chrome browser, and that will allow it to correct any mistakes that you do when you're filling out our online application. Definitely fill out the hours that you are available. It's very important that you do that because we are looking for certain hours for certain positions, and it's just good to know what hours that you are available. Read the job description very carefully. It's going to tell you exactly what the job's about, and if you have some of those skills already in your skill set, make sure you add that to your cover letter and also add that to your resume. Cover letter is very important to really highlight why you are interested and what skill set that you have that will be an asset to the library system. Also, positions are usually up for at least a minimum of 7 days or until they are filled. So if you see a position that you're interested in, go ahead and fill out that application then, okay? And then also make sure that you have that cover letter and you're adding that information and your resume is there. But I do want to walk you through the process. So once someone applies, and this is from the HR department, typically a week or so after the position has been posted, we, the library, will review the applications to determine who to invite to the next step in the process. And that might include a short telephone interview or screening. And then, of course, we would have either an in-person interview, or we've been doing some interviews through Zoom and through Teams and all of those virtual interviews. And then, of course, you want to make sure that you're checking your email to see if there's any communication from the library. Also, check your spam or junk email just in case it might have gone in there. All right. And I'll tell you right now, I joined the library about 14 years ago, and I'm telling you, I loved it. I loved doing what I did before, but it was time for me to do a little bit of a change, and I have been very, very happy with the change that by taking a position here at the library. So I'm just letting you know, the library is a great place to work, great people, and some wonderful benefits as well. So definitely check that out, and I will see you next week for Lunch and Learn. Have a good weekend.